Hello everybody and welcome to the Thin Crust Flopcast, where we do occasionally talk about video games when we're not getting distracted or invaded by our friends.
So, you get to see this ugly mug again.
We're back with the cameras, everybody! Woohoo! Get your tits out, love, it's gonna be a good show tonight! YouTube, don't ban me. Oh, you guys missed it in the stuff leading up to just now. We were just doing all sorts of fucking random shit. I was up like fucking darts all over the show. Damo was fucking bouncing around with her inflatables. Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
But we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and ignore what it says in the chat about the affiliate anniversary. Granted, my affiliate anniversary was yesterday on the 19th of November. Mental note. But the actual celebration is tomorrow on the 21st of November. So yes, 5 years of this motherfucker being on this platform and then wanting to actually give me money. I believe I speak for everyone and say, how the fuck did that happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, as you pretty much can gather, ladies and gentlemen, Damo is back, fully 100%. It's gonna take a little bit for Damo to get all the games back on there, but Damo is going to be starting to rock and roll a lot more. So you'll be able to actually see a lot more Damo content over on It's Damo's channel, over on Twitch.
Yep. It's been a tough one, to be fair, though, this year, if anything. I'm surprised I pulled through as well as I did.
It's not just been a tough one for you, it's been a tough one for everyone this year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. This year's been a fucking roller coaster and a half.
Roller coaster?
I think what I should do, like, on, like, the final Flopcast of the year. Let me just work it out. So the final Flopcast of the year will be on the 18th of December.
Ah.
Because if we don't do the one on the 4th, then obviously it would be moved over to the 11th, and then the next Flopcast will be on Christmas Day itself.
I mean, I'm down.
I won't be. I'm working Christmas Eve. I'm gonna be fucking knackered. Working retail on Christmas Eve ain't fun, folks, I'll tell you that much. And I'm going over my sister's for Christmas dinner, so Emma's also gonna be around. Do you think I'm gonna have the fucking energy to do Flopcast?
No.
Hell no, sister.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'm on one today. I'm on one. I don't know what's up. I got some energy tonight.
I got some barbecue chicken wings cooking in the air fryer.
Funny enough, I actually had some chicken legs actually for dinner.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I think on the. I don't think we'll actually have like any specific topic for on the 18th. I think we'll just basically run down how we feel about the gaming world and how our year's been. I think that'll probably be maybe like the ideal thing and what we might do.
Yeah.
Because like it'll literally be the week before Christmas, so it's like, why, if there's any bullshit, why like spread the bullshit? Why not talk about our experience and how we feel the year's gone in terms of the world of games?
Definitely, 100%.
Alright. Heard it here, folks. If you're watching the VOD either here on Twitch or on YouTube, make a mental note. And if we kind of forget, I expect you guys to hold us accountable. So, with that being said, Damo, what the fuck you been playing the past couple of weeks?
I have been playing, obviously, Baldur's Gate. I've been playing that today, streaming it on Discord. You know, not a lot, actually, have I been playing. D&D, I know it's not a video game, but it's still a game.
It counts.
Playing some D&D.
It counts at this point.
Oh, yeah, definitely. BDO because I am third in command. I'm a secretary, and I have responsibilities.
Wait, does that mean you get an outfit?
Does that mean I get No.
Secretary Damo. Yo, that's gonna turn James' head real quick, like, hmm?
Don't worry, I told him about the maid outfit that Yuri wants to get me, and he was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a massive improvement." So
Trust me, because obviously you said that you've already got me something. I'm very I've said Charles and I spoke about this the other day. I'm very concerned, especially considering you guys were literally talking about maid outfits, you and Yuri, not that long ago.
Well, you already know what your present's gonna be from me anyway. It's gonna be like £10 on the PlayStation store. So, you know, I may as well give you a gift voucher, right?
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
I appreciate it. You didn't have to get me anything, Damo.
I know, but obviously I'll send you the money through, like, you know, when I have money.
Again, Damo, you don't have to get me anything. I don't expect anything from anyone. Or as long as you guys are actually fine and having fun, I'm all good.
Hey, you're the daddy. Daddy needs to have Christmas presents too.
I know, but I'd rather you guys actually took care of yourselves first.
It's
Fucking talking like an actual parent here. What the fuck?
I bought my dad a cow for Christmas.
Huh?
I bought my dad a cow for Christmas. It was on sale at Build-A-Bear.
Oh, okay. Context, Damo, context!
No, that was the point of it. Context. That was the whole point.
You got him a cow, so like, it's like milk, like milk. I was gonna say like milking. You got him like chance for some fresh steak. What are you fucking going on here? Is the other half not actually doing the job? Is the other half not milking enough? What are we looking at here?
Not even. Oh my god, no.
You need to show me the syrup.
My dad's girlfriend picked out the outfit, which is a Christmas pudding outfit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Christmas pudding.
I would get it out of its box, but that's just effort. So, you know, I'll make sure my dad opens it and I'll take a picture.
Oh yeah, because that requires effort. Not like fucking streaming and setting anything up for streamers, you know, bloody effort. Like playing Baldur's Gate 3 is effort.
Anyway.
Back on camera, I give the fucking sass.
Anyway,
leave me alone. I was in the freezer all day yesterday.
I know.
Freezing my nipples off.
Just let it go.
Ah!
But anyway, getting back on topic.
Hot topic.
Dead by Daylight likes crashing my PlayStation 5, so currently I cannot play the Dead by Daylight.
You're not missing much.
No, I know.
Just Stranger Things map is all, but to be honest, I think I've only played on that map like 3 times.
More than that. Because we played when Stranger Things initially came out and we were playing it.
I'm talking about their recent update. Since they brought it back.
Okay, yeah.
Christ, I've been on there so many damn times, Damo. That's why I like the map. It's actually a good map. It's a good map for both killers and survivors. It's actually a balanced map.
Oh yeah.
It's got place to loot. It's got place to trap. It's got so much that so many other maps lack. Plus, it's also not like an outdoor farm map that literally is blinding. You know what fucking map I'm talking about. Fix it, DBD!
But also fix it from crashing on consoles and literally crashing the consoles. Please. Honestly.
Tell you what, get PC players to bitch and moan about it, and they might actually do it. Seems to be the only way to get attention from these companies. Just pull an Overwatch. Just be like a be a DPS main and just fucking bitch and moan about it enough, and they'll change it. Ooh, sorry, did I just call someone out?
Damn. Oh, and some Fallout 76. So I've got that installed on my PC.
I said this before. I'll say it again. You must be so bored.
Actually, no, because I play it with friends online.
No, I'm saying you must be so bored to have actually installed it.
Oh, yeah, no, it took like 3.5 hours. One of my mates was streaming, and that's how I knew it took over 3 hours. But we got there, and it's all good. And then I built my house. He showed me like, oh yeah, here's some flat land you can build here. That's sweet. 20 minutes, I think 30 minutes later, he comes back after giving me all these like supplies and stuff. And he's like, I'm gonna need some tips. Because by the time he came back to check in, my house was already built.
What a surprise! You were able to build a house real quick. It's not like you got fucking God knows how many hours on The Sims. So it doesn't take much for you to work that shit out.
100%.
Remind me, if I ever play a game that actually has like a building type function on there that requires a house, I'm coming to you.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem.
Damo, how can I get this all fixed and sorted in just a couple of hours? Because I kind of don't want to be asked to actually go through all the tedium of choosing all this dumb shit when I don't really give a fuck. As long as I got a roof, walls, windows, and a bed to shag in, I'm good.
Don't worry. I said to James, yo, you need to get like Baldur's Gate 3, like, you know, so we can set it up so like me, you, and Taff can play it together, sort of thing. Because obviously it'd be on PC, right? And he was like, well, as long as I have unlimited access to play Sims like yours, you know, that's not a problem. I'll get it after Christmas for myself.
Jeez.
I got him down bad for Sims. It's adorable.
Hey, RPG.
Sup? So yeah, anyway, enough of my shit. What are you playing?
Well, obviously, apart from the standard Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Bleach Brave Souls, a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've actually also... Well, I did start, but I've only actually managed to touch it again for the first time today. Persona 5 Tactica.
Oh yeah, how is that?
It is very nice, just from what I have seen. Alright, so technically I've only experienced like the first like couple of hours of the game, because I spent most of the time talking with Alex and just shit talking on stream. I've been mainly doing the DLC stuff today. Because DLC stuff, as long as you've actually gone through the tutorial, then you're good. It doesn't give any spoilers. Even for the Persona 5 Royal games, like, it doesn't give any spoilers. Which is incredible. I would say the art style looks incredible. The colours are way more vibrant than they have been. But then again, the style is that of a visual novel. So, yeah. What is this exactly? What we're doing right now, this is the Thin Crust Flopcast, where we do occasionally talk about video games. If we're not getting distracted. If we're not getting distracted by various things, or animals are interfering, or showing us their brown nose.
I was gonna say don't jinx it, because like Saber's on the sofa and I don't want him coming over.
If you're talking about what I'm talking about Persona 5 Tactica. Again, that literally came out last Friday. I played about 3 hours of, and I've only just managed to actually jump back on today. The DLC, if you buy like the Digital Deluxe Edition, one of the DLCs is basically like a separate mission pack, which is separate from the main story. And when you beat it, you then have Kazumi and Akechi then playable in the main game. The art style is really good. The way I would describe the combat system is like XCOM. However, it's not as bullshit as XCOM. And to anyone that's actually played XCOM, you know what I mean. But to those who haven't, XCOM basically can fuck you over it to a point where you could be right next to your enemy with a shotgun, you pull the trigger, and you still miss. Even though it says 100% chance of hitting. Yeah. That level of bullshit. But it's the same like difficulty system as with the other Persona 5 games. When you start the game, you can name your character immediately instead of having to go through a whole scene where you're like, oh, you must now sign this contract. It's like, no, what's the name of your character? So it's boom, boom, done. I do like the music. Some of the tracks that we know in Persona 5 games has actually had little tweaks. Beneath the Mask, song, which usually plays during more calmer times or when it's raining, has had a tweak. Is now actually more guitar, acoustic guitar more than anything else. But I still appreciate. I think it's really good. Some of the battle music actually does slap.
Okay.
And I kind of have now the full official soundtrack of it, so I'm listening to that when I'm walking to and from work. Come on, do you think I'd miss that? I've got the official soundtrack for Persona 5, Royal, Strikers, and this. 3, 4 for Golden, and Dancing.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Persona not here. But yeah, I definitely would say that the game is actually good. It does not actually... I wouldn't say it's canon, because it seems to take place before, like, the final boss. So, I kind of can't say it's canon yet, because I don't know much, and I'm avoiding spoilers like the plague. If you do send me a spoiler, I will ban you.
But that's fair.
Yeah. So, I do intend on streaming the game at some point. Probably over the course, probably tomorrow at some point as well, over the course of the 12 hours. But yeah, I've not really been playing much. Again, I've just been kind of like out, just like dealing with work. And kind of just like resting and recovering. Because it's getting more rough. But then again, at this point, we're literally just like, what, a week or two? Like a couple of weeks away from December. That's when shit's going to kick off. So everyone's just like rushing, trying to get everything prepped and ready. Some people are already getting all their Christmas stuff in now.
Then there's me that's still waiting till last minute, because that's what I do.
Oh, we've been we've been getting the snacks in early in already. We've already got we've already decided on what kind of turkey we're gonna get, and and Mum and my sister are probably gonna go out and get it probably within the next week or so.
Yeah.
Also gonna be getting another leg of lamb because we have lamb to go with our turkey dinner because it's a nice combo.
I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas.
Having a wank.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be spending it alone this year or not. And yeah, you know. Yeah. First Christmas alone sort of shit, if it happens.
Yeah. Well, if I can get on for a few, probably won't be until afternoon/evening.
No, that's not a problem. It's all good.
Because Emma's also going to be here, so I might be a bit tied up. You know it. Oh god. But yeah. So it's going to be a bit mad. Stream's also going to be a bit on and off leading up to.
I need to check my chicken wings.
Yeah, go. While I talk. Chicken wings. So yeah, it's going to be a bit odd. As I said earlier, Damo's obviously going to be back on the streaming train. It might take a bit for Damo to get back up and running, but Damo and I were literally working out a schedule like before we went live. So I got notifications. God. But yeah, that's kind of really been it for the most part. Like nothing like too outrageous, nothing, you know, really out there. Just it is what it is for the most part. It is what it is. Just waiting for Damo to get back so we can actually get rolling. Because we do have a few topics. Not all of it obviously going to be the best. it will be what it is. We have some interesting news. Some I outright question. Some that are pretty much borderline, like, accusation. And some that I just think, these people have gone fucking nuts. What do you got, Damo? Yeah, to be honest, I know obviously this is a little bit, this podcast also a little bit earlier. Oh, there she is! Just stumble on through. And
Yeah.
welcome back.
Thanks.
You good, Chief?
Yeah. Just shut off my chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be. I feel like in certain contexts that could be taken really out of context. Alright, love, I'm showing you me chicken.
But that's my chicken.
Cat attack.
I
Yeah.
love you, but fuck off.
Yep, cat attack.
You. Every time I have chicken. Every damn time.
So I was just saying that the various bits of news we have range from what the fuck to oh dear.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Damo?
I almost dropped my chicken away.
Oh, here it's.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with, well, a what the fuck moment that I found literally about 5 days ago when I was just kicking back. So, this is from Dexerto.com. And I have looked into this also, just to double check, make sure this is legit. And yep, this is what this lot are thinking. GTA 6 publisher thinks gamers should pay more for longer games. Thought I might get a bit of a face out of you. Alright. Take-Two Interactive CEO, now I apologise if I butcher the name, Strauss Zelnick, has stated that he believes video games should be priced differently depending on the expected entertainment usage.
Alright,
AKA,
yeah, calm down.
AKA the length of time it takes for players to complete them. That's not exactly saying much considering speedrunners can get shit done in less than 24 hours!
I mean, what, when Baldur's Gate officially, like, came out in August, like, you know, after the, you know, early access, someone managed to complete the game in, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah. So that's not, I'm sorry, that's not exactly saying, like, I'm sorry, you can't base that, because there's other ways to find rather than what's programmed into the game, so already that argument is null and void. But yeah, I'm going to continue with the article, because this article is literally, it's so dumb. It's so dumb, and this is why I think GTA 6 is going to be a fucking shit show. Christ alight, isn't there already a subscription service on GTA 5 Online? They got paid to be able to be online now and something like that? Was
Maybe
that...
get extra stuff, which ain't even that great, but yeah.
When it comes to video games, the length of an experience can vary between 10 hours of content to a few hundred. Open world games such as Baldur's Gate 3 offer up hours upon hours of replayability, while other more streamlined experiences opt for a concise approach instead. So what about these AAA games that can like get done in like 12, 13 hours?
My chicken.
And yet they charge out the fucking arse for them. Alright, Call of Duty! Prime example, Call of Duty. Where's the entertainment, right? How, like, what... how much could you put a price on that? Because people have varying different degrees on what they find entertainment in regards to that game. I don't find the game entertaining at all. So based on this fucking Strauss guy, by that point the game should be worth fuck all and should be free. But then what about the small indie games? If they have like hours upon hours upon hours of like stuff that actually is really entertaining and replayable, does that mean they then get to charge out the arse? No, they're not going to want to fucking do that because they're indie. They're trying to build up the base. They're actually trying to make low-key games, not charge out the fucking arse for them.
Stop giving EA ideas, mate. Like, Sims 4 is already expansive. Like, the new expansion pack that's coming out, right? To rent. Or something like that. I know it's got a word rent in it. Basically, city living, just with extra stats. It's fucking bullshit. And they're charging like, what, 40, 50 quid for that?
Yeah. As a result, the topic of games being sold at full price, despite these variations in length, has been a hot topic of conversation in recent years throughout the industry. Chiming in, Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick has added his thoughts to the mix, arguing that games should be priced on a per-hour basis. See, this is why, like, what's to stop? See, on that basis argument alone, like, oh, we're gonna basically charge you by how long that it takes to complete the game. So that's what, like £1, or like, is that gonna be like £10 an hour for a game? So if it's got like 5 hours of like story, so that's like 50 quid. It's got multiplayer. Oh, that's another like what, 50 quid on top. Based on this man's logic.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, but there's already a thing out there that basically kind of does something like that. It's called World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV. They're a subscription based. Yes, Final Fantasy XIV has more free stuff now over the years because they've actually basically made that because they saw the value in actually doing that. And to be honest, it's a smart idea. They actually are smart. Yet World of Warcraft is falling flat on its face. But that's a whole different argument to have at another point. During the earnings call for Take-Two Interactive's Q2 2024 period, Zelnick explained why he believes video games should be priced in relation to how much time gamers will need to dedicate to them. I'm sorry, but what is he to fucking decide how much time gamers dedicate to them?
Exactly.
He has got no right. That's trying to control the consumer now. People wonder why GTA is a fucking joke and Red Dead 2 is a joke. Yes, I say that because I'm not a fan of how those games have been done. I'm not a fan of the player base or how the games have turned out. GTA 5 Online had promise. Then it just got boring real quick. Because it's literally just the same shit again and again and again. Nothing new. Oh, we're getting cat cam.
He's watching me eat.
Evil side-eye.
Say hi to your viewers, say. Say hi. Yeah, you got caught out, you little bitch.
Hey Slayer. I 100% do not
Hey,
agree
Slayer.
that. I 100% do not agree they shouldn't charge per hour. However, I've always gone by a belief that if you get 1 hour of enjoyable gameplay per dollar, for me in the US, it makes the price worth it.
Yeah, that's why you pay for it on release.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like...
But I'm also not going to sit here and pay 200 quid for a game that I know I'm not going to...
Yeah.
You know...
I'm sorry. Baldur's Gate... don't know. Would you have actually bought Baldur's Gate if the price was like 300 quid?
No.
Exactly. It's the way to destroy the market. Who the fuck can pay 300 quid for a game? No one. I'm sorry. All that does, that whole pay for the amount of hours you put in that's of enjoyability into a game, all that does, if you've actually bought a game by that fucking logic, is please the shareholders, because then they're getting their money back. That fucks over the consumers, pleases the businessman, and basically just turns the entire gaming industry into a fucking football betting field. Who's going to pay this amount of much for this? It's literally going to be a case of only the rich then can play games.
I'm sorry. Unless they can make up the difference from my, our streaming careers, there's no way I'm paying them that much.
Most companies don't want to help out streamers to begin with. It's only very rare that they actually want to interact, unless the streamer is literally nose deep in their arsehole. The only time actually companies will actually benefit from content creators is literally if they actually reach out to them to actually offer them a fucking branch, because that's shown they're actually trying to connect with the community. This Strauss guy completely. I'm gonna say this. This man needs to get himself checked in to get help, because this clearly is not coming from any form of reality whatsoever. There's no way this man can be real. Like, I can help. Even from any dark recess of Jim Henson's mind when it came to the Muppets, would he come up with anything this unreal?
Even the creators of fucking SpongeBob wouldn't come up with something this dark. And that shit was dark.
I don't know, I'm not a fan of SpongeBob. I kind of really got put off when one girl I was with, she wanted to have sex while SpongeBob was in the background. Yeah. Just the idea, just the whole thing just put me off. Just hearing like, bah! It's like the fucking sheep. But yeah, I'm going to continue with the rest of the article. You guys have heard my opinion, so I don't need to say anymore. In terms of pricing for entertainment property, basically the algorithm is the value of the expected entertainment usage, which is to say that the per hour value times the number of expected hours plus the terminal value that's perceived by the customer in ownership if the title is actually owned, not say rented or subscribed to. So just on this last paragraph alone, because I'm not going to read any more because there's no point. Basically, this whole thing renders the Microsoft Game Pass useless. Because by that point, the Xbox Game Pass would technically then be a type of pirating in their value. Because you're not paying for the game, you're paying a subscription service to another company. You're not paying the creators, you're not paying the publisher of the game.
Dude, we can all see you.
So, what do you think, Damo? Like, am I just shooting shit? Does the Game Pass literally become like the subscription-based like PlayStation Plus and the Game Pass literally become irrelevant in this type of system?
It genuinely would if it came down to it, yeah. I think.
So yeah, I don't think this guy realises what the type of shit he's talking.
But quickly, just a second, okay? I got really excited for a moment, thinking, oh, James has got Baldur's Gate 3. Sweet. He just messaged me going, have you encountered Baldur's Gate 3? Mind Goblin these nuts. Don't send me a voice message.
Got him! Speaking of Baldur's Gate, Damo.
Yes.
When you ain't got a mouthful of meat.
I've got to keep an eye on the cat from going after that meat. Anyway, Lizelle actor streams Baldur's Gate 3 in full Githyanki face paint and almost murders Astarion right in front of her.
Wait, what?
Yep. Yep, from gamesradar.com.
I love that. I love that.
The actor behind Azale in Baldur's Gate 3 recently streamed the RPG in full Githyanki face paint and almost murdered Astarion right in front of his actor. Devora Wild, who many now know as Lazale, has been streaming the Larian RPG over on her Twitch channel and recently took things a step further. After attacking druids, stealing idols, kicking the squirrel in a truly chaotic evil stream, and sleeping with Lazale while playing as Pink Lazale, Wild decided to get in the Halloween spirit and dress up as a character by sporting Githyanki face paint on her latest stream.
Fair.
The stream features all the antics we expect of Wild now, including offering Gale up to Astarion before plotting to murder the companion very quickly after. What Lazale's actor probably didn't anticipate, though, was Astarion himself joining the stream via the chat. We've got Neil Newbon in the chat now, one of Wild's moderators tells her as Wild bursts out laughing before saying, "Neil, nothing happened, I swear, actually nothing did happen. Yet." Surprisingly...
Yet?
Yeah. Surprisingly, Newbon wasn't only Baldur's Gate 3 companion to join Wild's stream shortly after Astarion's entrance. Samantha Biart, aka Karlak, hopped into the chat with a simple "oi oi" to her fellow castmates and fans. "Hey Sam" and "Hey Neil," Wild responded upon hearing the news. "I wonder if the two actors expected to find Wild in face paint." It's been a busy week for the Baldur's Gate 3 casting crew. Last week, the team walked away from the Golden Joysticks 2023 with not one, not two, but 7 Golden Joystick awards, including Ultimate Game of the Year, Best Community, and Best Supporting Performer for Neil Newbon. This had to be particularly rewarding for Newbon.
Hate to interrupt you.
Hate to interrupt you. Almost second. Done.
And to interrupt you, but well done to them.
Yeah.
Continue. Dabo.
She's out on me. Love it.
Technical difficulties.
This is thing my computer's running smooth. And it's doing this.
Tell that to your camera.
So anyway, yeah, since the Astarion actor was very close to quitting.
It's happened again. Maybe close down Grey's Anatomy.
It's not because of Grey's Anatomy.
Why is it doing it then?
I don't know, it does this. It's been doing this the last few days.
Alright, you good?
I am good. I'm good. Now back to my chicken.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, I got one more, which is really sad.
No, it gives you, like, it kind of, like...
Oh, that was the end of the article, yeah.
Ah, okay. Right, I will then take on to the next article while you stuff your chicken.
Stuff my face with chicken. Stuffing my face with some meat.
James! You were thinking it.
Well, he's coming over Thursday night, so.
Bow chicka bow wow. James, if you check out the Flopcast that was on Monday, you'll see that I've been practicing.
Eat my chicken!
I'm gonna rip the clothes off you like I ripped the skin off this chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see into Damo's mind right now. And it's... Oh! Anyway, Fortnite is blocking some outfits in experiences made for games. What the... Thank you, Veta, for giving us up to Geo. Happy anniversary, Dragonlad. The stream, the affiliate anniversary is not until tomorrow. For some reason it does the start celebration 48 hours before. Yeah, for some reason it starts the celebration 48 hours. Anyway, so to those that have been playing Fortnite recently will have noticed the age rating stickers that have kind of been plastered all over the show on the game. And now I'm not talking about when you're about to load the game up. I'm talking about in-game itself, like when you're in the actual lobby. There's an age sticker in the bottom right corner. So, Fortnite just started showing age ratings for every experience you can play in the game. But as a result of these changes, some of the in-game outfits can't be used in experiences that are rated for everyone or everyone 10+, according to a blog post from the Fortnite team. For example, while writing this article, got my game set up to visit the E-rated experience themed around the Game Awards while wearing one of the outfits you can earn from this season's Battle Pass. When in the Fortnite lobby, there was a notice that your selected outfit can't be worn in experiences of this age rating, which was surprising to me because nothing about the outfit struck me as particularly offensive. But when I tabbed over to my locker, where Epic lets users swap outfits and visual gear, there was a warning icon above the accessory on my back, a metal cat / car / ball thing. Can't be used in experiences rated everyone 10+ or lower. Really?
What?
That is a metal cat / car / ball thing can't be used. What part of that is fucking offensive?
It's a cat that's metal.
Again, what part of it? What about a metal cat is offensive? Who are you offending?
Non-metal cats.
Cats don't give a shit. Cats just want your chicken.
Well, he's gone now.
Oh, fucking hell. So, yeah. I don't need to go into too much of this article, but basically, the article states they will at some point add it so even when you go into a lobby that is of a lower age rating, they will then be able to put some stuff onto the skin or whatever you're using to basically make it appropriate. So Fortnite is now going into censorship, basically.
That'll change next week.
Damo, it's been like that since they've pretty much almost started the new season. Yeah.
They'll sort it out next week.
Oh, they won't. It's ridiculous. Like, why? Obviously, they've now had to basically let people know more about, obviously, the age stuff because of the amount of lawsuits they lost recently.
Mm-hmm.
However, this is going way extreme. This is going in the other direction. Like, this age thing is not going to stop kids spending God knows how much on V-Bucks. Like, it's just, fuck's sake, Epic. You guys are going too far now. Chill the fuck out. But yeah, expect some changes to actually be made at some point, which will make it so all outfits can be used in everything. You'll just notice there's some minor changes. That will make it age appropriate. Motherfucker, you seen what they did to Cammy? They changed her main outfit. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Fortnite is now in the business of censorship. Basically.
All this because kids were spending money they shouldn't have. Well, it's called don't save your card details on a fucking PC or a console.
Or better yet, if your child's playing on a system that's parental protected, maybe detect that and actually stop them from doing that, and make sure they actually have full-on confirmation.
And password to purchasing.
Yeah. Alright. Go on, Damo.
So this is my second one and last one. It very, very sad. Because the cinematic animation lead, Jim Southworth, has died.
Now, what cinematic lead is he for?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
Um,
Despite all the goods, unfortunately, the lead animator has unfortunately passed away.
he was 56 years old and had been diagnosed with cancer at the end of 2022. That's actually really sad. That makes me want to cry.
Yeah. But you have to imagine, though, that, like, he took part in creating Baldur's Gate, which a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, I think you and I would agree, would probably be considered Game of the Year. A very high contender for Game of the Year.
Of course.
So,
you know, keeps his legacy alive.
Yeah. So, not gonna lie, he kind of made a great legacy for on his way out. So. But yeah. You want to go into more detail about the article?
No, because I'll cry.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. If you start crying while I'm reading this, I'm gonna slap you. Alright. Larian Studios announced this was an article that was posted by PC Gamer, and it was done 4 days ago. Larian Studios announced on last Monday that Jim Southworth, who led the Baldur's Gate 3 cinematic animation team, has died. He was 56 years old and had been diagnosed with cancer at the end of 2022. Jim was always ready to join in the fun, said Larian UK studio head James Austin in a statement sent to PC Gamer. Friends with everyone in the team, eager to be with his animators, yet old enough to be their father. He loved making games, and we loved making them with him. We will miss him greatly. Among Southworth's other credits in his multi-decade career are sandbox MMO Boundless, multiplayer PlayStation iToy games, and the early PSVR development, and 90s animated series The Animals of Farthingwood. Oh, really? Wow. That's quite a resume. He worked on Baldur's Gate 3 for 5 years, starting in 2019. Earlier this year, we awarded Baldur's Gate 3 one of the highest review scores in PC gamers' history. A decision that had a great deal to do with the RPG's now beloved companion and supporting characters who are summoned into being by a great combination of scriptwriting, acting, and animation. Essential to that effort were Southworth and the cinematic animation team he established, led and grew to encompass a worldwide staff from Quebec to Kuala Lumpur, with Dublin and Guildford in between, said Larry. The studio credits Southworth with creating the foundations on which Baldur's Gate 3's cinematic animation was built. So yes. Jim Southworth, you did a very good job, my dude. You did a very good job. Rest easy.
Yeah.
Rest well.
Fly high.
Yep.
And kill Karga for me, thanks.
Why do it? Stab a Asterion while you're there. Or better yet, let him turn into a mind flare. Don't give me that look.
Well, I just did.
That's the resting bitch face. Evil side eye. It's great because your little bit of hair's coming in your other eye, so it's just like just one evil side eye. Hey, look at that, true My Chemical Romance fan.
I was actually a fan of My Chemical Romance. Still am. Thank you very much.
I know. You look sad and depressed inside.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not okay. Alright. So from that unfortunate news to... Well, it would seem a very unsatisfied player base. Mortal Kombat 1. Now, Mortal Kombat 1 does seem to have, over the past... Well, since its release, does seem to be played with various bits of issues that I have noticed going around and seeing what people have been saying. However, now the players are blasting the game for being blatantly unfinished. And this was from Dexerto. Mortal Kombat 1 players are speaking up against what they believe is a blatantly unfinished and unpolished game. Despite the game's strong initial reception, Mortal Kombat 1 is now being slammed for many issues ranging from severe gameplay bugs to laggy online play. So they don't have rollback. Which, when it comes to fighting games, you fucking need. That should be a standard at this point. You shouldn't have to wait till it comes out to find that out. A detailed Reddit post by a self-proclaimed long-time fan, funny how a lot of people claim that, but I don't know actually, of the series, highlighted many of these issues with the game. The most egregious of these issues is the Player 1 advantage, a glitch that gives Player 1 the ability to execute combos that are impossible for Player 2, affecting the competitive balance of the game. And that is a fucking big issue, and I believe we did kind of cover that a few weeks ago on the Flopcast, if I remember right.
I think so, yeah.
NetherRealm Studio and Ed Boon have acknowledged the issue, with a fix initially scheduled for September 29th. And this... Why is this... Hang on. So I'm just looking at the article there. This article came out in October. Yeah, I was getting notification. Yeah, when I initially looked at it, it said it was November. Huh?
What?
Me think someone's been up to some shit. But yeah, okay, that's screw up on my end. Apologies. I don't know.
It happens.
Yeah, odd how it said that. This information was actually pretty much fresh off the press when I found it. So we'll skip that one.
You got any more, mate?
I do, actually.
Oh, fair.
I try and be prepared, Damo.
I know you do.
On to happier times, actually. Payday 3 sales exceed developers' expectations despite launch issues. This is from Eurogamer.net. Payday 3's release and sales expectations have been discussed by both developers Starbreeze and Embracer, owner of the PlayOn with co-published the game. As part of the studio's interim report, Starbreeze called Payday 3's launch a milestone for the company, adding that both interest in the game and initial sales exceeded its expectations. It then went to address the reception Payday 3 has since received. And I can say personally, I have actually enjoyed Payday 3 myself, as you guys may have seen me play it on stream last week. Myself and Charles had a lot of fun with that, and I believe we'll be able to actually find some more fun because there is an update coming out soon, which both he and I are looking forward to, as in the ability to make drugs on the game. I know it's just one part, but it's going to be fun. Especially if me and Charles are in charge of that. And the game is also cross-playable with all platforms. So if you have it on PC, you can play with us. As previously reported, the game was played with matchmaking issues at launch and online-only requirements. Meanwhile, its first promised big patch received several delays before finally going live earlier this month. Starbreeze's CEO Tobias Shorgen acknowledged these launch issues. Apologies for the butchering of the name. Unfortunately, it quickly became evident that the infrastructure on which the game rests was not holding up. This despite extensive internal and external tests carried out leading to the launch. The consequences is that sales after the period are somewhat lower, but we are convinced that what we have in store will increase sales over time. He continued, I myself often said that you are never better than your next game. And the events of September and October have given reason for extensive analysis and investigation and action. The CEO said the studio had seen a drop in confidence since Payday 3's release, but it plans to build this back up again by continuing to work on its most recent title. That Payday 3 at September 30th, based on preliminary total revenue, had recouped the investment Starbreeze made in the game up until launch, shows both the strength of the brand and the trust placed in us from our players. Well, it doesn't know the fact that Payday was actually a beloved series. And so many people were actually still enjoying Payday 2. You and I both know a streamer that actually did a load of Payday content back before this one came out. And Payday 2, like, there was a lot of hype for Payday 3 when it was announced, and any little thing or snippet in regards of the next Payday was immensely hyped up. Not by the PR team or by anyone else, but by the fan base, because the fan base have been wanting more. The console version of Payday 2 had basically been also left in the dirt in regards of them actually working on it. So the PC one was only receiving really anything. Which is sad, but we've now got Payday 3, which they will obviously then add more stuff. We got, obviously as stated, we've got a big load of stuff coming very soon. They obviously showed a trailer of what's coming. There'll be more music, more guns, more stuff coming. Obviously some more missions as well from Payday 2 as well that we'll be able to do. So yeah, I am very looking forward to that. We have a clear vision of what Payday 3 will be with our games as a service model, and we continue according to our plan, where the goal is to always deliver maximum value for our players over time and results for Starbreeze. So there is obviously quite a bit coming in regards of Payday 3, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens there. The game is actually not that expensive. The game is actually 35 quid. And that's not on sale. That's not on sale. That's actually its full price.
Not bad. I've never really been into Payday myself, but fair play.
Yeah. To be honest, it's like, that's a very good fucking price, to be honest. When you consider most games that come out now are literally like in the 50s or maybe 60s. But yeah. Hats off to him, the fact they've acknowledged, obviously, that there were a lot of issues. Although the issue of when it was released on PlayStation was down to PlayStation's ends more than theirs. But the community still tried to lynch the publishers.
Yeah.
I know this because Charles was informing me of the time because he was watching the live stream. So, yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much that. Well, we made it. We made the hour. Despite some slight technical difficulties, a little mess up on my end with the article, so apologies for that. But I can only go by what I have seen and gone at time, and Damo is going evil side-eye at camera. She's like, go ahead and freeze on me now, bitch. I laugh if it froze right there. That'd be perfect. Uh, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everyone so much for watching this. Obviously, as stated earlier, the next episode of the Flopcast will be on the 4th of December. And as always, Damo, thank you for joining.
Anytime.
You can find, obviously, my companion at twitch.tv/itsdemo, or it's Damu, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And where else can people find you, Damo?
TikTok under the same handle. It's the new TV.
You sound a bit distant there, Damo.
I know because I'm not by my mic.
Yes. Can't get with that. Oh, what a time for it to freeze! It's like...
Yeah, no, I can see that. I can see that.
What time?
Demo TV is my TikTok.
Yep.
So you can also find me there as well.
You can also find me on TikTok as well. I post clips from stream and occasionally some on my some real life stuff. Probably be mainly doggo stuff at this point.
Probably.
Yes. When I can catch them, when I got my phone on me at hand.
Yeah.
You can also find me on Twitter/X at Chaos Mason. And you can find Damo on there at Party with Knives.
Old handle that I created years ago. We don't need to discuss it. Just saying. Do not need to discuss it.
Let's discuss. No. That's another.
I think not.
That's another hour discussion. Or is it? But yes, for the sake of everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching this. If you have enjoyed this and wish to watch all the other Flopcasts, you'll be able to enjoy these in the playlist. As I do try to keep them playlist updated as I upload these onto YouTube. To those who are actually watching the VOD later date, if it's not been taken down, thank you. And if you like what you've seen, then obviously hit the follow button if you aren't already followed. And to those who obviously are, tomorrow, the 21st of November, will be when I will be celebrating my 5-year affiliate anniversary. So it'll be a 12-hour stream to celebrate that. Starting from... when did I believe I made the schedule when I was like half a fucking sleep.
Probably knowing you, yeah.
So I'll be starting it at 12 PM UK time. So I'll be going all the way to midnight.
Yep.
Obviously, it will have a variety of games. Obviously, Persona 5 Tactica. There may be obviously some Fortnite, some DBD, maybe some other games. I'm basically just going to be winging it and see how we go and see who's around at the time. I'm not going to make any plans. I never do with these longer games, so.
Well, you know I'll be hanging out in the Discord anyway because I also will be streaming tomorrow at 4 PM with some Baldur's Gate. You know, so it's not too bad. I'll probably join Chaos, to be honest, after my intro.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah. Like, that's kind of really it. There's not really much else to say other than we are going to go ahead and do a raid. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Let me just find someone to raid real quick. And let's see who we got. The person I was bitching and moaning about said game is now just gone live. Playing what game? Yeah. Our usual two culprits are not on, but then again, this is an earlier than usual.
I think we should raid Saphira.
Yeah. Oh, someone's playing The Walking Dead Destinies. I'm kind of taking a bit of interest in that game just to see how the story plays differently based on different decisions. But yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the world of Ionos online
What
tools.
the fucking ads? But yes, obviously, let's get the raid commands out for you guys. The first one is for those of you who are followed, and the second one is for those of you who are subscribed. We are going to go ahead and raid Saphira. But as stated, I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of the evening. And Damo and I will see you in the next Flopcast.
Yep.
And as always, raise your pizzas high. Say it with me.
Say it with me.
Stay chaotic.
Stay chaotic.
And live for the challenge.
Live the challenge.
Bye.
Bye.